God. Hey, you guys. Long time no chat. We're just going to wait for you guys to get in. I know it's been so long since I have been able to do a Tarot Thursdays. You guys, my life has just been changing, which is a blessing. But in that, I haven't been able to come on here and talk to you guys. So I'm looking forward to reading for you guys. Things are good. I have a new job. So that's really what's taking a lot of my Thursdays or my, so it's like, oh, I'm working till close or whatever. But it's a part-time job. It's at a metaphysical store. So it's still in the same vein, but I'm learning the ropes of that world because ultimately I want my own space for you guys to come and convene and be with us IRL. Mystic Moon is back, though. If you guys are in Atlanta, you can come and hang out with us. Hey, Yvette. Hi. What would you like today? Tarot, Oracle. But yeah, Mystic Moon is back, so you can come and hang out with us in person. Let me just set my intentions real quick. Please allow me to connect to whomever comes on tonight and give them messages from their highest self for their greatest good and everyone else around them. And so it is. Bless. I feel like you might want tarot, Yvette. So I'm picking up my light seers. And let's just see what comes through for you. Hey, y'all. Long time no see. Sorry if my camera's shaking. My table is, I'm outside, so. Look, I knew Yvette wanted tarot. Y'all heard me call it, and she just put it in the chat. Let's see for Yvette. What does Miss Yvette need to know? Hi, my Lord Des. Hi. Okay. Yvette. Let's see what's coming through for Miss Yvette. Yvette. I'm so happy to be here. Like I said, I know it's been a long time. Hopefully more people are able to come on, but woo, yeah, life. Things changing. Queen of Wands, Yvette. So this is your energy. This is a court card. So this has everything to do with you stepping into your power and understanding, like, you don't have to take no for that. Just came through very clear. If someone said no, you say, that doesn't compute with me. This is a very powerful energy. Someone that really takes matters into their own hands and says, I'm going to do this thing, whether you get it or not. This is a very externalized energy. So I do feel like you're in a point right now, Yvette, of kind of creating something. And if you're wanting to manifest, if you're wanting something to come into fruition, it's really important for you to use all of your abilities and to know that you are powerful, know that you are creative, know that you have what it takes to do what it is that you need to do in order to achieve what it is that you're wanting to achieve. Let's see what our top card is. Yeah, Page of Wands. This is about going for something, okay? This feels like a career situation, something that has to do with your purpose, something that has to do with you expanding who you are. And it's just a matter of you going for it and taking a risk, okay? The Page of Wands is risky business, right? Yeah, I'm trying to manifest a new job. It's coming. So when it comes, even if it's something that you weren't expecting, that's the other energy that I'm getting here with the Page of Wands. It's saying step outside the box. So maybe you think, oh, I'm only skilled in this area. I only have these skills. I only have this ability. It's like, don't limit yourself. Make sure you're utilizing all of your creativity, all of your energy, all of your interest when it comes to a new job. Because I definitely feel with this, it's like, don't shrink. You need to feel like, I can do this, because you can. And that'll probably open up more opportunities. So maybe, go for management, go for creative director, go for someone that is leading instead of maybe someone that is underneath in a team, kind of system. Okay. But something's coming in, but it really comes from you, Yvette, like saying like, I got this, I can do this, I know I can, and being confident in yourself. So just keep going and go after things that maybe you wouldn't usually apply for, and you might see some movement there. Bless, that's your message. Moving on to Miss Lourdes, the love of my life, the girl love of my life, since I found the boy love of my life. What do I want? Okay, for you, Lourdes, I think I want to do the Kali Oracle. I love this Oracle deck. So this is all about endings and beginnings, transformation, evolution, growth. And we're still in Scorpio season. Don't y'all forget it. And you got that Scorpio rising. So let's get this Kali message for you. Last, thank you, Yvette. I really appreciate you hanging out. I don't know if you're from Atlanta or where you're coming in from, but if you are, we do Mystic Moon every full moon, IRL, so you can come and get my energy, Keisha's energy. But thank you. I really appreciate you tuning in. Ooh, Louisiana. Oh, so you're a Bayou Magic. We love that. We love that over there. Bless. Thank you so much. Miss Lourdes. Thanks, Lourdes. He's inside. Okay. What does Miss Lourdes want to know? Need to know. I said want to know. That's interesting. I said, what does Miss Lourdes want to know? So there's something that you want to know about maybe where you are. Boom. Okay. Ooh, Mokasha Kali. I love this card. Oh my God, it's going to make me emotional. Okay. So this is from the Kali Oracle. Like I said, Goddess Kali. She's about endings and new beginnings. She is truly the embodiment of Scorpio energy. So I really love this deck. And so your message is from Mokasha of Kali. Relief shall come swiftly. Soon you will see things differently. You are going to be liberated from the struggle you are currently experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward. You will overcome all opposition, be released into improved circumstances, and be supported to bring your sacred path to fruition. I love that. So, Moksha of Kali. That's a beautiful message. I'm going to send you a picture of this because so you can keep it. All right. Because I think that's important. And let's just get you a little oracle card too. I mean, a tarot message. Since I know I haven't been on here in so long, people are probably like, Cidnee doesn't do this anymore. I do, I promise. So no one's on, but I'm going to hang out for a little bit. What else does Miss Lourdes need to know? On top of this beautiful message, relief shall come swiftly. Soon you will see things differently. That is awesome. The Nine of Pentacles is literally the card of liberation. It's the card of freedom. It's the card of being able to move independently because you have all the resources that you need to do so. It's a card, it's an energy of, it's a very Taurus energy. And it has a lot to do with what you're investing in, what you're putting your time, your energy, your efforts. That is, and it's a 9. So you're at the end of what has felt as if maybe you are giving to and not receiving, or feeling very empty, right? When we give, when we invest, when that can feel very like, yeah, literally 5 of Pentacles. This is lack. So wherever you've been feeling lack, right? I've been giving. I'm not getting. that is what you're being liberated from. That idea that what you are doing is not worthy or valuable. It is, and it's shifting, and it is changing, and it is stabilizing. So I love that. I'm gonna send a picture of this, and I'm gonna send it to you. Who just came on? Hey y'all. I know it's been so long since I did a Tarot Thursday. I apologize. I genuinely apologize. You're welcome so much. Someone else is on. I'm going to hang out here. I know it's been a minute. So I have done readings at festivals in Atlanta. Definitely. I work with the Aura Weaver a lot in Atlanta to do different things. I work or I vend at this event called Controllerize that is a staple in Atlanta on Mondays. So I try to do one or two of those a month. I'll be there the 24th this month. But yeah, anytime there's an opportunity in there like swimwear, and a lot of times with the Aura Weaver, I'm able to kind of do festival work, but what I want to do and what I will do, not what I want to do, what I will do with Arcana is to turn it into a event that people attend that is akin, that rhyme, to that festival kind of like structure. So that's kind of my goal for 2026. It's a start. It's a 1 year. 2026 is a 1 year. We're in a 9-year right now, y'all. So we're in a year of completion. We're in a year of final bosses being beat. And next year is going to be a 1 year. And it's also the year of the horse. We're in a snake year. It's about transition, transformation, change, shedding, death, rebirth. You know, it's a very dense year, and it's bringing us into a new energy as we go into 2026, which will be the year of the horse, like I said. So there's this like forward movement, there's this action, there's a sense of like, okay, like fresh. So I'm excited for next year. We're almost done with this year, which is really weird. Really, really weird. That's a long answer for anyone that sees this later, because I'm going to hang out. Thank you guys for connecting with me during this initial time. Like I said, I know I've been tardy, missing in action. Yeah, new beginnings. Next year is going to be so great. And there's 1 in here. So ones are about new beginnings, new energy. So I think we all are. And the horse, it's interesting because the horse is on the chariot card in this deck. And so the chariot is about forward movement, but it's also about like heart-centered forward movement. So moving from our hearts gets us where we're trying to go. And sometimes, it feels sluggish. It feels hard. It feels low-key impossible, but it's not. It's not at all. I'm going to go live on Instagram just because I've been so MIA for so long that I think that would be helpful. Oh, facing the wrong way. What's up, Instagram? We're doing double duty. Double duty, double duty. Hey, y'all. Welcome. I know I've been gone so long. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hey, I'm doing double duty on Tarot Thursday. I'm on YouTube, so I would love for you guys to come over there. But Bria, I see you over here on Instagram. I know I miss you guys. I know I've been so busy, so annoying, right? But I am on YouTube, of course, but I just know that I've been missing in action. So I was like, let me also get on Instagram real quick. So I'll read for you guys over here. Bria, you want tarot or Oracle? Hey, Candace. Hey. And YouTube. Hey, y'all. Like I said, I'm sorry. I've been inconsistent, but I have a new job, and that has really like thrown things into a little bit of a dizzy. Yes, come to YouTube. Please come on over to YouTube, you guys. If you are on Instagram, I would love it. If you can't make it over here, just let me know because I will absolutely do a reading for you. I will absolutely, but I would appreciate it if you hopped on over to YouTube. That would be perf. Be so good. So we're gonna see. I know Bria said she wants. Okay, Bria's on her way over. Red Rover, bring Bria on over. And then Candace is coming over. Yes, if y'all are on Instagram and you can easily come over to YouTube, please do. Candace, hi. Oh, I miss you too. I miss you guys too. I've just been so busy. Okay, Candace, you want tarot or oracle? I feel like tarot. I'm going to start shuffling for tarot. I know. I miss you guys. I really have. If you're on Instagram, if you can, hop on over to YouTube. All right. What does Miss Candace need to know? What does Miss Candace need to know? Hi, Bria. Hi. Okay, let's do this. Candace is first, then Bria, and then Delina. Hi, Delina. You're new. Hi. You're new and you're wanting something new. I got you, girl. Okay. Candace. The sun. Here comes the sun. Doo, 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 doo. That's what I feel right now. For you, things are opening up. Things are opening up. There's finally this light that's happening, this like growth. You can find fun again, joy again. This feels very good. This feels very liberated, very freeing, very fun, very exciting. Good things are coming to you. There is no need to worry. There's no need to feel nervous about what is happening, what is coming in. On the bottom of the deck, we have the moon. So funny. We have the moon and the sun. So what does the moon and the sun create? Hey, y'all on Insta, if you guys want to, please come on over to YouTube. I would really love it. We're doing Tarot Thursday over here. So Candace, we have the moon and the sun. What is the moon and the sun? A full moon. So the full moon that we had this past week or month in Taurus, I think finally cleared a path and opened up a door for you to finally start to see what you have already cultivated, who you already are, and how you're already showing up in such a real way. And that work, that effort is not in vain. And the sun is here to say, like, keep going, keep glowing. That's going to continue. This is not like a one-off. There's a lot of goodness. I just feel a lot of goodness coming for you, a lot of movement coming for you, a lot of change coming that finally feels like, okay, it's my time. Yeah, it could be love. I have the King of Cups coming out after that. So I think you're in a really good place of finding your happiness and trusting your intuition and not letting fear kind of like get in the way of that. Because when we are happy, sometimes we get scared because it's like, uh-oh, I'm too happy. There's no such thing as too happy. And that's what I feel for you with the sun here. You can be as happy as you feel with where you are right now. That's for Candace. Next is Miss Bria. And then Delina. What's going on, Miss Bria? If you guys are on Instagram, you can come over to ArcanAtl YouTube. It should be in the link in the bio. Yay. Okay, Delina, I will get to you right after Bria. Thank you so much. I try to do these every Thursday, but I've been MIA because I got a new job and lots of new things. So I really appreciate you guys. You can always book a reading with me at experiencearcana.com. It's in the link on YouTube, on Instagram. I do mini readings, virtual readings, detailed readings. Prices will be changing soon, but right now, go and get the prices that they are currently. And this is for Miss Bria. Bria. I had the Father of Cups. Maybe it'll come back. Hey. The Tower. So something's changing, Bria. Something big is changing in terms of this feels like someone in your life. So this feels like a good tower. I don't feel a bad tower. I feel like a breakthrough. This feels like a breakthrough energy. So we are in a retrograde. So there could be something coming back around. And someone's finally ready to be more stable, to show up in a way that can actually be stabilizing to you in your life. And it may feel very surprising. I feel surprised here. This is for Bria. I feel like there's a surprise or some change or some what? Okay, energy coming. But with the King of Pentacles here, there's stability there. If this is someone talking to you, we have the Ace of Swords that said, is this someone talking to you? And then I see the Ace of Swords coming up underneath that. That's communication. So for Bria, I feel like you might be having a conversation with somebody who is finally maybe ready for stability, maybe ready for let's do this thing. Let's take action. Yeah, we're done with the back and forth here with the Ten of Swords also coming out. So for Bria, I feel like there is whatever has felt chaotic, whatever has felt like a big shift, or if it has felt, or this is coming in, it's bringing stability. It's bringing what you want in a way that is sustainable. And I do feel like someone finally kind of I feel like this got a clue. Okay. They got a clue. I just want one more for Bria, an oracle message. Hello. Over here on Instagram. We are on YouTube. Come on over. Hey, Chicho. Okay, next is going to be Delina. After I just pulled this extra message. Avoid drama. That's from Bria. That's for Bria. So when I see that and releasing, that's what I'm saying. Something that was not working is going to surprisingly start to work and be much more stable. And it's like you don't you avoided the drama. Like you don't have to, if you feel like, oh my God, I don't want to do this, it's going to bring me drama, it's going to be a problem, it's going to be an issue. I don't feel like it is. That's for Bria. Next is Delina. Finances and career issues, too long of a struggle. Let's see if we have anything coming in. We're going to use the light seer. Bria, you're welcome. Sometimes people just get bopped on the head and they realize, oh, I've been tripping. Yeah, you've been tripping. Okay, so this is for Delina. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, you can always book a reading with me on our website, experiencearcana.com. If you're in the Atlanta area, you can come to our Mystic Moon meditations that we have for every full moon. The next one will be December 4th, Sean Carter's birthday. So yeah, for the Gemini full moon, Delina. What's coming in for Miss Delina in terms of her finances and career? What's coming in for Miss Delina? Okay. So I have the Hanged Man reversed. So the Hanged Man reverse is about you understanding that although it has been a struggle, although it has felt like it has been taking for forever, because this is a major arcana, this is God source the universe trying to help you out. It's important to shift your perspective. What you can do. Oh no, Candace, I'm so sorry. Let me finish Delina's and I got you. Appreciate you. But I feel like I read for you. Did I not? I can't remember. So I'll read for you. But Delina, so where you are right now, or where you've been, spirit is the thing that's getting in the way of change, right? You're wondering like when is my money coming in? When is it changing? Because I see it changing right here. I have a reverse five of pentacles. This is a card of lack. This is a card of non-movement, but it's reverse, meaning there's change around your finances and around your career, literally. Pentacles talks about money. Pentacles talks about what we have. Okay. So there's a release of the block around obtaining that, but it's through you understanding that you haven't done anything wrong. You're just needing to surrender to what is, to have faith, to trust. As soon, and I'm saying as soon, Delina, as you say, you know what, Spirit, I know you have my back. You were guiding me. I need to change how I've been looking at the situation and say like, oh, it's not that I've been punished. It's not that I'm doing something wrong. It's just that the timing wasn't right. And I needed to stop acting like I was in control. And I needed to give some of that control over to you, God, source, the universe, because you know what's best for me. You know what's next for me. And so as soon as you're able to switch that perspective, I'm telling you, you're going to start to see movement in your physical reality, meaning getting a job, getting more money. But it's really about the surrender energy. And if you felt like you were surrendering before, but then got a little scared and started to feel like I need to do more, I need to do more, I need to put more applications in, I need to follow up, I need to do this. When we start to do that, what we're doing is we're panicking, we're being anxious, and that in itself is very it blocks that energy to come in. So trust, allow, shift your perspective, and you'll start to see that shift pretty quickly when it comes to your money. Okay. Sweet. Chicho. Okay, so I'm gonna do Candace. Even though, okay, I'm gonna do it again because you didn't see it, so it doesn't matter if I did it anyway. But I feel like I did yours, and it was about the sun. I did do yours. It was the sun and the moon. So go back because that was a good one. And I think, but I will just pull an oracle message for you. So go back and watch that because it was about the sun and the moon, and about goodness coming in, expansion, growth, and you being able to finally kind of like experience what you want. But there's fear there because you had to kind of, journey through the darkness to get to the light. And you're at the light moment. But I'm going to pull an oracle message for you. Then I'm going to do Chicho and then Joelle. Hey, Joelle. Thank you. Yeah, synchronicity. So just watch for the signs. Spirit's with you. This is for Candace. Spirit's with you. Spirit sees what you're doing when you're seeing those kind of like synchronistic moments. It's just a message of like, yeah, you're in the sun energy now. Things are going to start to work in your favor now. Okay. Next is Chicho. Let's see what Chicho. Hey. I appreciate y'all so much for hanging out with me. Like I said, I know I've been MIA. I got a new part-time job at a metaphysical store so I can learn more about crystals first and foremost, and then secondly, like how to run a store. Hey, we're over here on Instagram, Kimberly, if you do want to come and join. Yes, bless. Okay, great. This is for Chicho. So the 5 of Cups fell out. And then I have the 8 of Cups. Oh, no. Sad face. This is sad face energy right here. Okay. So what I'm getting from this, Chicho, is we gotta be willing to be alone. Ooh, that's a tough one. That's the tough one. I know it's a tough one. I'm gonna pull a Colleen message for you too, because I do think we're in Scorpio season. There is this like energy around like ending things and like letting things kind of come back into, like endings create beginnings. And when I see the 5 of Cups, there's something that it's making us very sad. And the 8 of Cups is something that we need to walk away from because it's no longer kind of serving us. And for you, I feel like there's a relationship that you've been really trying to make sense. And it's just one of those things. Like I said, we're in a 9 year. Sometimes we just have to let things come to a full completion and say, like, you know what? If I really want to be happy, I have to realize that I'm not happy. And that is powerful. So even in our sadness, we have power because we feel like, at least I'm honoring how I feel. And so for you, Chicho, it's just this honoring of how you're feeling. And if something isn't making you happy, it's not going to all of a sudden make you happy. And you have to be okay with honoring that and saying, like, let me be willing to leave or release what doesn't serve me so that I can actually make space for what will. Is that hard? Fuck yeah, it is. It's the hardest thing that we ever do, is to leave what we want or what we think we want. But it's so rewarding. Okay? It's so rewarding because it allows us, it tells spirit that we believe and that we have faith when we say, okay, I get it. This isn't working. Fine. Right? Here's your second message. Krishnu. You have what you need and desire, but you must be prepared to enter into the sacred fire to make the appropriate offering. Shift from focusing on what isn't working. What did I just say? That is insane. To handing over all concerns as a prayer offering to the divine. What did I just say? This is for Chicho. We may not want to, but when spirit tells us, when we feel that urge where we need to let this go, spirit's like, thank you, right? That's what this is saying. All can then be resolved and shall manifest according to loving and generous grace. So Krishnu is what we got here. So basically it's saying, let whatever is making you sad go. Because if you do that, you're able to actually receive what it is that you truly are desiring. And spirit's there to help you out. Okay. Thank you. Okay, this next up is hey Jakia. Next up is Joelle for career. Let's see the vibes. Career. Hey everyone over here on the Instas. We're on YouTube if you want to come on over. I know it's been a long time. I know. My bad, y'all. Okay, Joelle. What does Joelle need to know about career? Career. 2 came out. 2 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Okay. So for this, Joelle, this is really about you. Okay. So 2 of Swords has to do with like being indecisive or needing to make a decision about something. And the 7 of Swords has a lot to do with us being honest with ourselves when we may be being deceptive. So when it comes to career, you need to be honest with yourself that you are doing what you have heart for, that what you feel integrity in doing. Do not go after things just because of price or the rate or the salary. Because when we do that and we don't achieve it, it's because our heart's not in it, and spirit, God, source, the universe knows that. And so this is a message for you, Joelle, to be honest with yourself when it comes to the decisions you're making in terms of going after career and trying to obtain money. You have to be true. You have to be honest with yourself. No longer will hedging on that work. Not in this energy, not in the world that we're in now. Look, and the Ace of Wands is on the bottom. So a new opportunity is absolutely here for you, but be honest about who you are, what you want to actually do. Make that decision, that direction, and you'll start to see some action there with the Eight of Wands. New opportunities, new career, new beginnings. That's what this indicates. So it's really important right now for you to make choices based on what you truly want, not what you think you want or what you used to want. Okay, that's for Joelle. Next is Miss Jakia, and then D Ship, and then Keisha, Kimberly, and Niaja. All right, so Jakia's next, and then D Ship. What is Miss Jakia? Hey girl. Hey girl, hey. Just FYI, y'all, Mystic Moon is back. We are IRL at Creative Video. The next one will be December 4th. So if you guys want to come and hang out with me and Keisha in person, please do. Be on the lookout. I will try my best to be here on Thursdays, but as you know, I have a new job, so I haven't been here, which is what happened. Plus all kinds of other new, awesome, exciting, very lovely things are happening in my life. So I've been not as available. So I'm happy I'm here today. Jakia. But you can always book with me. Okay. Jakia. What does Jakia need to know? What does Jakia need to know? Mother of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, you are the shit. That's the one thing you need to know, Jakia. You are absolutely sitting in your power. You are sitting in this very loving, nurturing, giving, caring energy, but not externalized. It's very internal. And when you do that, when you care about yourself, when you put yourself first, when you honor yourself, when you realize, like, I'm a bad bitch. Like, what's that Cardi? That little Cardi B little clip that's from her album that people have been using. I can't think of it, but that's what this energy feels like. It's you knowing who you are, and that is like, yeah, Candace, I did. I did do your pull. You're gonna have to go back and watch it if you missed it. It was the sun and the moon. Ooh, King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody sees you, Jakia. Somebody sees that you're a bad bitch. Someone sees that you are someone worthy of, not of their time, but like you have put yourself first. You have been working on yourself. You have been centering yourself, and someone has a lot of feelings for you with the King of Cups. Someone is very interested. They have a lot that they feel about you, feel for you, feel towards you. You may not know that because the King of Cups can be very reserved, but ooh, Justice. It could be who we've known the whole time, finally coming back around. It could be who we've known the whole time finally coming back around, because Justice is finally something being fair, something finally working out, because you decided that, you know what, I'm not going to chase. I'm not going to pretend. I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to honor myself. And by doing so, all you did was attract this King of Cups energy to you. And it's very full. This cup is overflowing. So I wouldn't be surprised if you have some type of communication. It is Mercury retrograde. Someone might be spinning the block with this expression of love for you. Candace, I did do yours. You got the sun and the moon. Candace, you got the sun and the moon. I did do yours. And I also pulled an extra oracle message for you. So you're just going to have to go back and kind of sift through the reading afterwards. Next up is D Ship, then Keisha, then Kimberly, then Nyasia. D Ship. Let's see what's going on. Is your name Derek? Is it Derek? I feel like it's Derek. You're welcome. Okay, cool. Derek. What's going on with Derek? What does Derek need to know right now, Spirit? What does Derek need to know? What does Derek need to know? Boom. 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, and the sun. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Whatever you're working on is going to work. That is very straightforward. The people around you are the people that you needed the whole time to get over the obstacles. Whatever has felt in the past like a mountain that you couldn't quite conquer, that you couldn't quite figure out, you're finally able to get over this mountain with the people that you're working with or where you're working now. So things are going to really start to shift and expand for you. So whatever you're working on, you're working with the right people, you're working in the right lane, and it definitely feels like finally the pieces are clicking together. I'm interested to see what's underneath. Yeah, it's happening quick. So this could even be, hey, y'all over here. I can see your comments, Candace. I can, and I read for you. The sun and the moon is what I got for you. You're just going to have to go back and read it. Or get your reading. Derek, keep doing what you're doing. It's going to work. It's going to work out for you. And I do feel like it's a long time coming. You've been trying to figure out the right pieces to the puzzle. Next up, oh, hey, Carrie. Next up is Keisha, Kimberly, Carrie, Nyasia. That's who I have next. So I'm going to do everybody. I'm doing Keisha right now. Keisha, I'm going to do an oracle message for you. This is for Keisha. This is for Keisha. Go for it. Reach for the moon. So, Keisha, go for it. Whatever it is, whatever you're thinking about, should I do it? Should I hit them up? Should I apply? Should I quit? Should I? Whatever whatever your question mark is, we're getting a go for it. Reach for the moon. This is telling you to reach for the stars, like reach beyond what you think is possible. Don't hold yourself back. Don't be scared. Self-regulation toward don't ever feel like your emotional well-being is outside of you. So as long as you continue to stay rooted and grounded in who you are, and you know what you're doing is in integrity with your truth, then go for it. Do the thing. Be the person. Go after whatever, because you have the stability to maintain or to navigate that path. All right, bless. Next is going to be Miss Carrie. Oh, I have Kimberly, Carrie, and Nyasia. And unfortunately, I do have to go to the restroom, so I will be right back. Okay, thank you guys. I'm back. Next is Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. Sorry about the shaky camera. I'm outside. The table is, let's see. It's a little patio table that's like, ooh. Kimberly. Let's see. And then after Kimberly's going to be Carrie and then Nyasia. Yeah. Cool. What's going on, Miss Kimberly? I got the 4 of Cups. We'll see if that comes back out. What I'm feeling for you, Kimberly, is next year is the year. I just heard that. Next year is the year. And I got Temperance. Yeah. Temperance. We're almost there. When I see this for you right now, you're literally you're almost exactly, yes, 5 of Wands reversed. All the struggle, all the annoyances. This feels like all the annoyances, all the struggle, all the like this has been a problem, this has been a problem, this has been a problem. It's like, oh, we're done, we're finally done. But you had a lot that you had to understand. You had a lot that you had to alchemize, which is also what Temperance speaks about. Temperance speaks about turning lead into gold, right? Alchemy, turning lead into gold takes a long fucking time. It is not overnight. And in order to turn that lead into gold, we have to go through lots of trials and tribulations and obstacles and challenges, because each of those challenges, each of those obstacles are fuel for the growth. It's fuel for the renewal of self, the evolution of self. And you had a lot that you had to kind of like renew, you know? And a lot of it had to do with a lot of unlearning. And that was the most difficult part, because some people are primed and ready because they're just fresh. But for you, it was like you thought and you had like solidified like who you were and how life was and how it worked and all of that. And then you had to unlearn all of that and then start to apply the challenges and the lessons and the things. And then you start to see the movement and the changes. So Temperance is your best friend. Patience is a virtue for a reason. It is something that is look, the Chariot. Yeah. And next year is the year of the horse. So things are going to start to move. And it took so long because you really had to learn. You had to unlearn and then you had to learn. So you had like double duty that you had to do. But I'm very proud of you and I'm so excited for you. And, you know, like recently I realized that like what I do for people is I'm a guide for your self healing. I'm a guide for your self healing. That's who I am. That's my purpose. That's my reason. Okay. To help you guys do the self healing. Right. And then from there, you get to see the fruits of your labor. But I can't do the work for you. I wish I could. But I'm over here doing my own work. And that's the only reason why I'm so adamant all the time, especially with you, Kimberly. I've been so adamant because I know this is how this works. It's just so funny because I am in such a different place in my life. And it's through a lot of that self-healing that I had to do for myself. And to be honest, I couldn't be happier on all levels. Romantic, career can be better, but we're working towards that. But I know we are. But I have a new job. That's cool. That's a plus. But yeah, okay. You guys are rocking it, Kimberly. I'm very happy for you. Next year, it's in 1 year. 2026 equals a 1. It's a 1 year. You're going to start to see lots of movement. Next up is going to be Miss Carrie and then Asia. I think Cannon wants to go outside, but he can't figure out how to. Cannon. Gambit has a dog's window. Gambit, you gotta show Cannon how to come outside. Okay, Carrie. Carrie. What's going on, Miss Carrie? Then Asia, and then Brianna. Carrie. What's going on with this Carrie? Hey, y'all over here. If you do want a reading, I'm on YouTube. I haven't been over here in so long. Ten of Wands reverse. Something that's been super heavy is finally being relieved. Woo! Nine of Wands crossed by the Ten of Wands reverse. Yeah. Something that has been extremely heavy for you. Something that has felt really kind of like, you know what, never mind. You might have even said that, Carrie, around something. You might have even said, you know what, never mind. I don't want to do this anymore. I see movement. And I have the Page of Wands underneath that too. So in your life, I think you had to like come back to the drawing board around something. And you might have been like, you know what, never mind. Like, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe this isn't the right thing. Maybe this isn't working. Maybe this is, whatever that, however that is resonating. But I feel like it's about to like snap. And what I mean by snap is like break through or start to, like, you're going to get an understanding, a download, a clarity, a opportunity, whatever's next. But something that has felt like I'm exhausted and you know what, never mind. When we do that, a lot of times when we know what, could we have to do with something to do with money or just like your overall, how things have been feeling. Once we say, you know what, never mind. That is a moment when things start to change, when things start to like open up because we're no longer putting the pressure on it. It's like you're relieving the pressure, right? So it's the same thing like you're holding a water hose and you're holding that pressure and you're waiting for that water to come out, but it's like spurts, right? Because it's too much pressure. And when you let go of it, so like that's like the energy that I'm getting for you, Carrie. I love that. You know what? Never mind. Next is Nyasia. Hi, Nyasia. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for your patience. Nyasia's next. Nyasia. What's going on with Nyasia? And then Brianna. And if anyone else is new or just came on, just drop your name. If not, Nyasia. What are we getting? The Devil. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. You know what I just got? What your life is, you are in a new energy. You are in a new cycle. Things are new. Things are freshly beginning, but you may think that they're not. The devil is trying to make you feel like something's off. That's what I feel. It's like there is a new beginning. It's stable. There's potential. It's worth your time. It's worth your energy. But the devil is coming in and it's trying to make you feel like, you feel indecisive around something. The devil's here and it's trying to make you feel like, are you sure? Ooh, judgment. Yes. So this is very clear, Nyasia. Whatever this is, it is new. It is worth your time and energy. And the devil's here because you're being faced with breaking a pattern. You're being faced with breaking a pattern. And when you break that pattern, that's when this abundance comes in. I see that. Yeah. So lean in. That's what I would say for where you are right now. Just lean into that instead of feeling fearful and pulling back. Next is going to be, or last, is Miss Brianna. Hey, girl. Hey, long time no see. I know, and I thank you guys for hanging out. What did Carrie say? Yeah, I literally had that thought this morning into work, thinking about all the things, love, work, state of the world. I felt bogged down with overwhelm, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to wait till things are perfect. I'm going to live my life and be happy. Gamby, what's going on? Gambit, what? Yes, Carrie. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. The world will catch up to you. You don't have to catch up to the world. The world's in great flux. We are the ones that show the world what we want now, not the other way around. We show the world how to respond to our desired reality, not the other way around. So yeah, don't wait for the world to get better. You get better. And then the world can say, oh, this is how they need to be supported. This is what I need to create for them. Not, it's not going to be the other way around right now because we're in a transition for a reason. We're in a transformation for a reason. We're in a death and a rebirth for a reason. So we have to be the light, the guide, right? We, the people, show the world what we want. We, the people, let reality know who we are. You feel me? Love that. Okay. Miss Brianna. 1,000. Let it be known. Okay. Brianna got the Judgment and the Tower reverse. Stop avoiding making the decision that you want to make. Ooh. Yes. Stop avoiding making the decision that you want to make. Move forth. Eye on the prize. Go after it. No need to avoid. All avoidance will do is create what you don't want. You're trying to break judgment, a pattern. So go after what you want without the fear of what you don't want. Okay. What you don't want would be repeating a pattern. Well, in the past, blah, 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 blah. So I'm not going to make this decision because I don't want blah, 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 blah. But in reality, you need to buck the I don't want and what I'm trying to avoid and go after what you want, which is making a new judgment, new choice, and you're getting a second chance on something. So don't fall into the trap of avoiding the past and therefore messing up your future. You feel me? That was for Brianna. All righty. I think I have someone coming on over from Instagram. Do you have to figure it out? Do you really have to figure it out, Brianna? What are you avoiding based on what has happened? And where do you really just want to take action? Which might be different than what you have done, but will give you what you want. It's okay. Mercury retrograde. No worries. Period. Period, poo. All right, y'all. I'm going to linger a second or two. See if anyone else is going to come on. Anybody else? Anybody new on before I head off? Over here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and jumping over to YouTube. I appreciate it. Follow ArcanAtl on YouTube. I'll try my best to be here more frequently, but life. And you can always book a reading with me. Come to Mystic Moon on December 4th and every full moon, and tell your friends. It's family friendly. Bring the kids, bring the husband, bring all the peeps. Okay. Bless. Thank you. I received that, Candace. Bye, y'all. Okay. Anybody new over here while I was closing out over here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, beautiful. Well, I will see you guys hopefully next week, but if not, sooner than later. I might just have to figure out another day that I can pop on here. That's maybe not a Thursday, because I love hanging out with you guys. I love reading for you guys, and I appreciate you guys so very much. So until next time, bye.